Hello everyone, and welcome to the first in our series of GG stable tours. We're here at Graeme McPherson's yard to find out what it's like to work as part of a racing team, to find out what it's like to combine a career in law with a career training, and to get the lowdown on all his big horses this season.
Combining the two professions, working as a QC on the one hand, training horses on the other, the balance has changed a bit over the years. When we first started here, it was predominantly working as a barrister, and the training was very much a subsidiary matter. As we've got bigger and hopefully better over the years, more and more training, perhaps less and less barristering, particularly during the winter months. How they work together, the answer to that is fantastic team on both. I'm very, very lucky being well looked after as a barrister. I'm extremely lucky to have a fantastic team here with the horses. Mick Finn's worked with me right from the word go. Steph Cameron has worked with me right from the word go, and the team has got bigger and is full of fantastic people. I was lucky enough to have a father who was passionate about it, took me racing a lot as a child, and grew up pointing. That's where it all started, and it's never really stopped. Idea to train probably came out of being a very, very bad point-to-point jockey. I had dreams of riding around Aintree. Those were never going to happen.
One thing McPherson is keen to emphasise is just how important the team is here at his yard. There's a ton of staff, from ex-jockeys to young people having their first steps in the industry. Let's go and have a chat with some of them.
Yes, I was a professional flat jockey before I ended up at Graeme McPherson Racing, and I had a bad fall in 2014 which ended my career, unfortunately. Just a simple muscular injury, but it's always the sort of niggly ones like that that catch you out.
It does test your patience quite a bit, but I wouldn't change it for the world. They're just the best animals to work with.
Had breaks before and things like that and come back from a broken back, but this one got me, unfortunately. A horse I was riding on the flat had a hemorrhage on the track and came down, unfortunately. So, and then I had to give up my career. Was declared medically unfit to race again. I had a chance meeting with Mick, who's the head lad here, in 2015 for a friend of a friend, and then said, yeah, come and meet Graeme and try riding out here. And I've been here, 4 years ever since.
Yeah, it's good. We all get on really well here. Everyone's polite, everyone makes you feel welcome. When I first came here, I was 16, and it was quite a big move. I came straight from school here, and everyone straight away made me feel really welcome. It was a nice, friendly atmosphere, and yeah, lovely yard to work at. Yeah, I miss racing every day, if I'm honest. The parts of it you don't, like the travelling and the wasting. I'd be a good couple of stone heavier than when I was riding, but racing. But yeah, no, I enjoy riding out here.
And what's Graeme like as a boss?
Absolutely brilliant. He gives you lots of opportunities. He let me ride in the charity race at Warwick.
Got me.
He's brilliant, yeah, very relaxed and lovely to work for.
I'll have to, I don't know, you got me now. Yeah, can we cut for that? And I'll think about it.
This is Dublin 4, 5-year-old by Arakan. Had good bumper form over in Ireland and in one Weatherby bumper over here for Shark Hanlon. He joined us in the summer, and I think he's going to be a real smart novice hurdler this year. Not 100% sure of his trip, that's the only thing. Ran him over 2.5 to start with, might have just been a fraction far, so we'll drop back to 2, and I think probably a stiff 2 miles might be what he needs. This is Elkbridge, super mare, came over from Ireland at the end of last season. She'd run well in point-to-points, but then she'd just been a different class when switched to bumpers. Won her bumper, finished just behind Gypsy Island under a penalty. Gypsy Island obviously a fantastic reputation over in Ireland at the moment, and no reason at all why she can't live up to that reputation over here. This is Ask Ben. He was a bit of a stable star for us last year, won the French Furs on debut, hacked up in an air novice then under a penalty, and then finished second in the graded race at Haydock, graded 3-mile novice hurdle behind Lisnagar Oscar. Solid mid-div in the Albert Bartlett, and then we put him away for a really good summer. Grown up hugely over the summer. The plan is probably to have a couple of runs over hurdles and then go chasing with him. He's going to be a really exciting horse this year. This is Zulu Dawn, 5-year-old by Fame and Glory. 3 bumper runs last year and did not do a lot wrong in any of them. Best of them was probably Newbury, finished about 5 lengths behind McFabulous, who obviously comes with a real high reputation. He's going novice hurdling this year. I'd be very disappointed if he's not picking up maidens and novices and hopefully stepping up in company towards the end of the season. Ami Dubois looking nice and muddy after a morning in the field. He was a super hurdler for us a couple of years ago, finished second round Cheltenham, turned into a really decent 3-mile chaser, and that'll be the plan for him this year. Staying chases, softer ground. Love to run him in the Beecher. Might well then look at the Welsh National after that. Nice staying trips, and then come the spring, who knows? He's probably just a pound or two shy of a Grand National racing at the moment, but who knows?
Racing was one of the first sports to really take on board the need for Human Rights Act compliance, fairness, justice, and they put in place a very, very good independent judicial and regulatory system, probably 10, almost 15 years ago now. They led the way, and I think they're still one of the leaders in it. No system's perfect, it's been tweaked over the years, and I'm sure it'll continue to be tweaked, but I think it's a good, effective system.
One of them is Sammy Lou, the other one's Passing Shadow, and the other one is The Distant Lady.
One horse from the yard that's going to win a race this season.
Zulu Dawn.
All right, then I'll punt your horse. It's a young horse called Marble Sands. He hasn't run yet. Probably won't run till later on in the year, in the spring. Only in the infancy stages of his training. But I like him. He's got a bit of class about him, and hope, fingers crossed, he'll turn out all right.
If I had to give up one of them, I think it would have to be give up the law. I'd really struggle to go without the horses. That's where the heart is. The head's probably with the law, the heart is definitely with the horses.